back to a new video. This week we are in Montreal. This is race 8 of our rookie season. I guess we can call this our home Grand Prix since it is not too far from where I live actually. It's about 2 hours. Unfortunately, I am not very good at this track. It's one of my worst tracks on the calendar actually. Alright, here we go, and right away I'm very slow off the start. We'll try and keep it off the walls, and already some mayhem happening in front, a few cars on the side. So we gain a couple of positions up to 12. We're going to lose one again, back to 13. Nope, stay in 12. Legal overtake. I don't understand how that can happen, but we will hand that position back. So a little bit of confusion here. I don't think the Mercedes knows that he's supposed to pass me. Now I get a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flags. I don't understand how that's possible. But anyway, let's just keep going here. And we're back to racing. The virtual safety car has ended. Whether or not I was supposed to give the position back, I tried to. That didn't work out. And now we have a penalty, and we're way back behind everybody. So this is not a good start at all. Alright, end of lap 1, and we have caught up to a few cars, the Racing Point being the first one. My straight line speed is not very good. I have a very difficult time catching anybody. However, in the other sections of the track, my wet setup, obviously higher ground clearance and more wings, is giving me a little bit more traction. But then I lose out on the main straightaways. This may come back to haunt me later on in the race. If it gets dry, then I'm just going to be a sitting duck there. So anyway, getting a little bit closer here, coming into the hairpin. And we have a safety car. Alright, so the safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. And De Williams, I guess he missed his braking spot and banged into me a little bit there. How can I have a 5-second penalty? I didn't even move. And now an illegal overtake on De Williams? How is that possible? We're under caution. I was in front of him. I don't understand what is happening here. And I guess of course he's not going to pass me. He doesn't understand that I have to give the position back. This makes absolutely no sense. I guess Montreal is going to keep its reputation that anything can and will happen here. This is very, very bizarre, and I absolutely don't understand what is happening. We are, however, in P10 now, so whatever happened under the safety car, I guess the 3 people that were ahead of us went in to the pits. So, well, we'll take it. All right, end of lap 5. We're starting lap 6. The safety car has come in, and somebody else went into the pits, and we gain another position. So we're now in P9. Oh, missed the apex there, just sliding around. All right, coming down the short back straight to the bridge. The right-hander. Very tricky conditions today, and we have another safety car. End of lap 9 now, and we have gone green, and we have gained another position, so we are now in P8. Lap 10 now, coming into the final chicane before the main straight and the famous Wall of Champions, and there is a Racing Point off to the side, so that brings us up to P7. Well, actually P6. The rain is easing a little bit, but it's definitely too early to go to the inters. I think I'm just going to wait a few more laps and see how the track evolves, but definitely if it keeps going like this, we're going to be able to switch over to the inters. End of lap 11 now, and we're coming down the main straight again, and we have gained another position. I think people are starting to switch over to the inters, so yeah, we're going to monitor this very closely because I think within a lap or two we're going to be doing the same thing. I've got a AlphaTauri coming in on the inside, leave him a bit of room, but I'm able to stay ahead, but I think he's going to, yeah, for sure, I think the inters are the way to go now. Alright, lap 13 now, and we are going to go ahead and change those tires. For the interiors, we're also going to drop our front wing, which I had set really high at 9 for the pouring rain. Now we're going to drop it to 7, and if it dries up later on, we're going to drop it all the way down to 3. Actually, I'm going to go to 6 on the front wing, and we'll try that. That should give us a little bit more speed down the straightaway. And here we go into the pits, and let's get the interiors put on. And obviously, I'm going to have to serve my 5-second penalty here in this pit stop, but rather do it now than have it added at the end. At least it's out of the way. All right, out of the pits we go. We are in P9, and we've come out just behind the McLaren. A little bit further down on lap 14, coming out of the hairpin, we're going to be lapping the racing point, and I've got a Williams that's going to pass me for 9th position, and I've dropped down to 10th position. So we are moving backwards in this race, and this is not going too well. Well, we've moved back up into 9th, so somebody must have gone into the pits, so we're back where we started. Lap 18 now, and not only are we not gaining, we are dropping further and further back at an alarming rate, so our pace is very slow, and again, probably due to the wet setup. I have a lot of wings, probably way too much than I should have, but with less than that, I found the car was just undrivable in the wet. So we're also being caught by Red Bull, who's been gaining on us lap after lap here. Alright, so 10 more minutes of rain, and then maybe we can switch to the dry compound, the tires. It's not going to help me much. Even if I drop that front wing down to 3, I'm still going to be slow. So coming into the hairpin, we are in P7 on lap 19. I've got the Williams that just passed the Red Bull that was behind me, and he should just get past me on the straightaway here. He has so much more speed than I do. And here comes the Red Bull, and sure enough, I drop down to P9. This is just one of these races that I keep looking at how many laps are left, and it just can't end soon enough. Lap 22 now, we're still chasing the Red Bull. Well, chasing, not really, but we're behind the Red Bull, and the McLaren behind us has been gaining almost 2 seconds a lap on us, so yeah. Alright, the track is dried enough now that we're going to be able to switch to the dry compound. I don't know if that's going to help us or hinder us, but anyway, it'll be a bit of a change. We're also going to readjust the front wing back to 3 from its current 6. And I am sort of catching that Red Bull, so maybe there is hope. I will be happy if I finish in the top 10. If I can get a point or two and salvage something out of this race, then I will be happy. So there we go. The wing is set for 3 now at the next pit, which will be at the end of this lap. Alright, here we go into the pits, and the Red Bull is also going into the pits, and oh yes, of course, I have yet another penalty to serve, so if I had any hopes of catching that Red Bull or having a race with him, that's been thrown out the window now. How many laps are left? 12? Okay, 12 more laps to this misery. Exit now. Alright, out of the pits we go, and we are in P9, and we are going to get lapped by the Ferrari. And there's another car coming, we'll move over, getting lapped there too. Alright, so about 10 laps to go, and we are 10 seconds behind the Red Bull. So we're going to try to push as much as we can on these tires. The track is drying, and then we'll see what we can do. Alright, 8 laps to go now because we're 1 lap down, and we have a safety car. Alright, the safety car is coming in this lap, and some something very bizarre is happening. I am the fourth car in line, and yet I'm in ninth place. It did not let the back markers, that's me, on lap themselves or pass the safety car. So now when this restarts, we're going to have a huge mess here because all the cars behind us are going to need to pass. So I'm basically going to have to almost park it on the side of the road and let everybody through. So I don't understand why this happened. Alright, so the Ferrari got by. I'll stick to the inside and I'll let the other cars through. It's hard to know if that's a lap car or not, but there they go. Alright, no, one more. Alright, alright, go. There we go. Alright, so now, no, there's yet another car to come. This is crazy. This is why normally they let the back markers through. To avoid exactly this situation. Alright, so that car is passing. Now I've dropped the position because one of those cars was not part of the leader pack, so but I didn't know who it was. So now we're down to 10th position, and why not? It's been that kind of day and that kind of race today, and man, 4 laps, can it please end? I've also got the Mercedes behind me, and I know I don't have any straight line speed, so I'm expecting him to pass me pretty soon, but for some reason I'm able to stay ahead for the moment. Well, we've managed to stay ahead of the Mercedes, and we are catching the Red Bull, and now I've got a Ferrari coming up to lap us, so we'll have to give him some room, and there he goes. And let's get chasing that Red Bull again. Well, we keep getting closer to the Red Bull, but on the straightaway he certainly has the advantage. But this is the battle of the Canadians for 9th place here, so kind of fun actually. Alright, so we're going to be starting what will most likely be our last lap here because we are 1 lap down. And still chasing that Red Bull, and I get closer in some sections, but he does have more straight line speed than I do, so no matter what I do, I just don't know where I'm going to be able to pass. I might have one last chance at the hairpin if I can get close enough, but I'm not there yet. Alright, this is going to be crucial. I really need to nail the exit here so I can get a little bit... Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? This is... Oh. Well, I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. I'm speechless. Alright, there it is. It's over. Thank goodness. I don't think I've ever been happier to end the race than this one. This was just disastrous from the onset. I don't really have much more to say about this race. I'm just glad it's over, and not one of my finest, just no pace at all today, and I hope I can do better in the next one. Alright, there it is. It's a P9, and at least we score a couple of points. I did say if I can get in the top 10, I'll be happy. Well, we did it, so let's put this one behind us and look forward to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next race.